My friends, I cannot stress this enough. I just can't stress it enough. Look, it's the new economy. And you know what that means? So last weekend, Sarah and I went to this epic house party. And it was like one of those Hollywood house parties that you dream about. And then if you're watching like a real reality show, you'd see it on like The Hills or something, where you just go there and it's so extravagant. The house is so crazy. It's such a tall tale that you're like, no one's gonna believe me that it's this crazy. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you are, we weren't allowed to bring video cameras in there. So we got this invite. Everything was James Bond style. We had to wear like, pretty nice clothes, black dresses for the ladies, suits for the men. And so I put on my Hugo Boss, Sarah put on a nice dress, and it was cool because we actually don't go out to do that much like nightclub party stuff. That's just not our scene. We didn't really meet like that, and so our version of hanging out is usually doing an activity like we'll go, we've done everything from we've done helicopter tours around LA, we've done zip lining, we hike in the park, or we'll just watch a Netflix movie or whatever. Just usually the club never comes into our orbit, and neither do a lot of parties. And also just because we have different personalities too. I'm a lot more extroverted and Sarah's a lot more introverted, and those aren't, one isn't good and one isn't bad. It's just like two opposite sides of the way that we talk to people. So because of that, we also have different friend groups, and so we only have a few really good friends in common. And so a lot of times our leisure time is actually separate. So it's always great when we get a chance to spend some time together, also in a social setting. At least for me, it's great. And so, we're just getting a little bit loose before the party. Oh, get it, babe. She walking all the way around the kitchen. So we got to this secret meeting location in Beverly Hills, and we had to meet at the bottom of the hills. Basically, we met at a restaurant. We took shuttle buses up through the hills up to this gigantic house. We got there, we did our thing. We left a little bit early. I was tired, she was tired, but we had a really good night. That was such a crazy party.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was very houses like that, you just see in movies a lot.
I've never been to a house like that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I wouldn't have minded walking around a little bit.
Yeah, they had a lot of signs you're not supposed to be walking all around. It's they have a very
Yeah, it's just that main floor.
Yeah, because the living area is upstairs, All right, so you guys might have heard me talk about him, and actually, this isn't in the same order that you'll see it most likely, but tomorrow I'm doing a podcast with him. This is my coach, Adam Reed, and Adam is a great friend of mine. I featured him in my book. He actually helped me finish the book, and he's my executive coach. He's the person who keeps me on track. It's almost like having an externalized conscience, right? Where someone, conscience, where someone is telling you, hey, look, I know what you want to do, but have you thought about this way? Or, no, you said you do this. This is what you should do. So Adam is the guy who helps me stick to my word. And they might sound funny, but what happens with high-performing people is that we have trouble sometimes making too many commitments and not sticking to all of them. So his job is to help me set the commitments that I want to make for myself and have enough clarity day to day where I can accomplish those things, to be able to step back from my own problems and to be able to see what's going on so I can make clear, consistent decisions and get myself step by step to the next level. And that's why coaching is so valuable, because you have someone who is invested in you but who isn't you, to look at the situation and make an assessment. So this is just basically, in the morning sometimes I'll drive and I'll listen to his messages. We talk every single day, and he helps me to make sure I'm on point. And so this is just me listening to one of his messages on my way to the gym. and to meet up with my friend Dustin. P.S. I'm looking at the road the whole time. It's the sound playing. My eyes are on the road. Do not text and drive, or video and drive. Don't do it.
We'll call it a base camp. We won't call it Mountain Peak because, you know, you're at one of multiple base camps that you'll be at for the course of your life. So, but yeah, the name of the game is I'm your surrogate for your own intentions. So that's why you got to be clear with me. And I'll tell you, there's another good reason. If you're not clear, if it's fuzzy, then that could give you implicit permission to just remember lower your phones, as the French say. And it's very subtle and insidious. So, and also don't add any extra value into our conversations or my words. I like this quote, added value is the hallmark of neurosis. I'm not saying you're neurotic, but it's a great concept that captures, I'm agnostic to what time you wake up, but on Sunday it says 6 a.m. and on Monday your calendar says deep work from 5 to 7 a.m. So therein lies the rub. We've got the Joker concept. I always prefer that you call it the night before if you need to use the Joker. So my suggestion for you would be maybe shoot for 6 a.m. And then if you're going to be out late, by all means, man, get some sleep. I slept until 5:30 the last 2 days. Woohoo! It was more of a mistake because I had set my alarm on the weekend and forgot to change it back. But yeah, you're doing fan-fucking-tastic, brother. This is all good. I am here for one reason and one reason only, and that is for you to get the most out of life. And by the most out of life, joy is definitely in the top 3 priorities. All right, brother, enjoy your day, enjoy your workout. Peace.
We interrupt this important message to bring you...
So I never used to consider myself a reader. I wasn't, actually. I didn't read anything. I read like Cliff Notes and Spark Notes in high school, and I hated reading. And then the past couple of years, I got really into personal development and entrepreneur books, and I'm obsessed. So I love reading, and this is what I do on Friday night. Last week, I got this book, Rich 20-something by Daniel DiPiazza. Started reading it, and I only have a couple pages left. I've crushed it. It's so good. Grab it, and you could be a 30-something, rich 30-something.
Head into the gym right now, and you guys have met Dustin before. Probably, I'm going to put his stuff below, his links below. And so I work out with Dustin a few times a week, and it's just another way to keep yourself accountable. Like if you'll notice all the trends, you'll see that like part of my thing is keeping myself accountable. So I either hire someone to keep me accountable, or I just schedule time to meet up with someone to keep me accountable. Because successful people are no different than people who are still looking for their first big win. You have to stay accountable to yourself, to the goals that you set for yourself, and then see those out systematically. And one of those is just working out for me, just normal everyday stuff of working out. And I have my friends who expect me to be there working out with them there to make sure I show up on time, or mostly on time. Oh, all right, on my way to the gym, and of course, I'm late. So, I'm gonna go meet Dustin right now, get in some good workout. Hopefully he doesn't kill me too badly for being a little tardy this morning. Look at this young man.
Huh?
You just sitting there rocking in place waiting for me?
Yeah, for like 30 minutes. It's back.
Just with your hands by your side, just rocking in place. Yo, that's it for today's episode of This Vlog Will Self-Destruct. Okay, I hope you like it. I hope you loved it, actually. And if you did, please make sure you like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any updates when we drop new videos. We drop them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific. I love you. Rich20something.com is where you go for all the rest of the good stuff. Peace.
Look how sparkly it is.
Ooh, I like it. It's not bad, right? 4K. crazy now.